if 2 moles of sugar, well, I should say are, I suppose, not is, are dissolved in 2 liters of sugar solution, what is the molarity? Okay, now let's be clear about one little thing here. When I say sugar solution, sugar is the solute here. And if I don't tell you what the solvent is, it's always assumed to be water. Okay? Any solvent other than water, you must specify. You must say what it is. If you don't specify what the solvent is, it's always assumed to be water, so you have to be clear about that, okay? All right. We're looking for molarity. And molarity is in what units? What's the form of molarity? Look, I just wrote it down a minute ago. What is the form of molarity? What do you have? What 2 units go into that? Okay, moles of solute over liters of solution. Okay, do we have the moles of solute here?
What's at the sugar in the first thing?
Solution?
No.
Here?
Yes.
2 moles of sugar are dissolved. Okay. So do we have moles of sugar up here?
Yes.
Okay. So we want to put moles of sugar, 2.00 moles of sugar. Okay. Do we have liters of solution?
Yes.
How many liters of solution do we have? 2 liters of sugar solution. Okay. Actually, it's 2.00. So what's the molarity then?
We divide them, right?
Divide them.
Mm-hmm.
So
1.00 moles sugar over liters of sugar solution. And since moles of the solute over liters of the solution is molarity, this is also 1.00 molar sugar solution. Okay?
So how do you know how you label your answer again? Like you put sugar solution?
Well, since moles of solute over liters of solution is molarity, that's how we can label it either way, really. You need to know that molarity is this and that these are molarity. Okay? You just need to know to recognize those and be able to use them that way. All right? Now that's easy because I gave you everything in moles and liters. But what if I don't give it to you in moles and liters? You'll have to calculate it. Okay? Okay, here's a new question.
chloride.
If 2.25 grams of calcium chloride is dissolved in 1.50 liters of aqueous solution, what is the molar concentration? Remember when I was writing out the concentration units a moment ago, molar concentration means molarity. So what units of measurement go into molarity? Okay, everybody, not just the 1 or 2 people I hear answering.
Molars.
Molar concentration is made up of what measurements?
Molar solution.
Moles of the solute
Liters.
over liters of solution. Okay? You need to commit those to memory. Okay, to use them. Moles of solute over liters of solution. Do I have moles of solute in this problem? Okay, what do I have my solute in? What units of measurement do I have it in? I have it in grams. How do I get from grams to moles? Okay, so we got to do a molar mass calculation, don't we? 2.25 grams of calcium chloride. How do I find the formula for calcium chloride? Well, common ions is what you would use for if you had a polyatomic ion, but this doesn't have a polyatomic ion. Periodic table with oxidation numbers. Okay, so how many calciums and chlorines do I need? 1 calcium, 2 chlorines. Okay, I need to put that over 1, and I need a conversion unit that's going to give me a way to go from grams of this to moles of this. So calculate the molar mass. That's what you're going to need. Calculate the molar mass. You should know how to do that. We've been doing it for 6 weeks. Molar mass. Calculate the molar mass.
Mr. Teddy,
Yes.
you know when you do a molarity, whatever.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
It says molar, right?
Right.
Okay. Because you use molarity when it says molar.
Molal is molality. Molar is molarity.
You use that when you have it in the question?
Depends.
Okay.
Questions, statements, prompts. Could be a lot of things. Have you written this problem down? Have you done any of the work yet? Okay, go ahead. Okay, has everybody calculated the molar mass yet? Dick, Forrest, FDR. Hello?
Oh my God, this thing really is that thing. I never did that. What's she say? It really is that thing. I know this sit down, but I got one.
What?
The premium. The premium. Oh, yeah. So my iPhone is on this month. And I ain't gonna whatever my iPhone card. I bought it today. Did they give you stuff from migraine?
Okay, has everybody got the molar mass done? Who's still working on the molar mass? I don't see any hands going up, so I assume everybody's got it.
Wait, what you say?
Who's still working on molar mass?
Never mind, he's good.
Okay, Manuel, what's the molar mass for calcium chloride? Manual, I asked the question, is anybody still working on it? When I give you an assignment, I expect you to do it. What? What now? Oh. Why would I acknowledge you? Are you important? Okay. That's a joke. You know it's a joke, right? Todd didn't even hear me, did she? For 6 weeks. You got to balance the formula before you can do a molar mass, because you got to know how many of each of these elements you need, each of these atoms you need in the formula unit. Don't need to round off. There are no empty slots to the right. If there were any empty slots to the right here, then I would have to round off the resulting answer digits. Okay, but since there aren't, I don't need to round off. Most of the time we have to round off, and this was one case and we don't. Alright, so if I set it up like this, where I have this side of the equality statement on the bottom, this side of the equality statement on the top, this fraction equals 1, that's why we call it a conversion unit. Okay, and multiply by 1 doesn't change the amount, we're just changing the measurement units we're using. But we can cancel these units and this species, and that's going to give us moles of calcium chloride. Get out our trusty little calculator here. Take 2.25 and divide by 110.984.
I'm lost.
What are you lost on?
Because me finishing the equation, I put 1.50 liters on the bottom.
Well, you could do that. You're doing it as one big thing, right?
Yeah.
That's great. Fantastic. Don't forget where you are, because you're going to have the same answer I am when I'm done.
So what are you doing? You balancing these things?
I'm just finding the moles of solute first.
Oh,
I tell you what, I'm going to finish it this way, then I'm going to show what you're talking about.
okay.
Okay, you're doing great. Don't worry about it, okay? All right, I got 0.020, okay, 273, 1925 moles of calcium chloride. Okay, I need to round that off to how many digits? 3 digits. Leading zeros are not significant, so our first significant digit is this 2. On the line from the 7 over, round it off, and we get 0.0203. You with me?
Yes, sir.
Moles of calcium chloride. That's the moles we need. Okay? All right. But we need liters of solution. 1.5 liters of solution. So we're going to take this 2.25. I'm sorry, not that. The 0.0203 moles of calcium chloride and put it over the 1.50 liters of solution. Notice I'm specifying which solution it is. That's important. It's not just any solution, it's the solution with the calcium chloride dissolved in it. Okay? So we take that 0.203, 0.0203, divide by the 1.50, and now we got 0.0135 3, 3, 3, 3, and so forth. It continues. Okay? Moles of calcium chloride over liters of calcium chloride solution. How many digits do I need? 3 digits. I see somebody's hand over there. Leading zeros are not significant. Are y'all following along or y'all doing other things?
I'm following along. I'm right. That's on right now. I'm just waiting to tell you know I listen to you. 0.0135. And since moles of solute over liters of solution is molarity, we can write it as a capital M with a line under it. Molarity, calcium chloride. What now? Well, there's 3 significant digits here because leading zeros are not. These are 3 significant digits because this trailing zero is significant. Okay, if it follows a decimal place in a non-zero digit, it's significant. In both cases, we have 3 digits. So our final answer needs to have 3. All right. Now, having done all of that, Amber has a shortcut. Okay? Here's what, if I understand it right, this is what Amber did. She started out with 2.25 grams of calcium chloride and started out with it over 1.50 liters. Okay? Then what she did was to build a conversion unit from the molar mass, 1 mole of calcium chloride over 110.984 grams of calcium chloride. What? I thought, okay, I was just setting up my problem. Like, you already had 2.25 grams of calcium CO2 over 1, and then times, and on the other side you had nothing. So I just put in 1.50 liters on the bottom because I thought that's where it would go. Just how it set up.
I thought you did this, and I'm all disappointed now. You had me all excited. Anyway, you can do it this way, because look where we end up. We end up with moles of calcium chloride over liters of solution, which is what we want. Okay? So when we do the math then,
I'm low.
you can do it this way, you can do it with two calculations or one. Okay? So if we're going to do it this way, we take 2.25 and divide by 1.50, hit enter, and then divide again by 110.984, hit enter, and we get 0.0135154,617 moles of calcium chloride over liters of calcium chloride solution. We're going to underline all but the first 3 digits, significant digits, round it off, and look what we end up with. Same thing, 0.0135. This is molar calcium chloride solution. So we get the same answer doing it either way. All right? Either way of doing it will give you the same answer.
How do you get how do you get that 110.984?
Molar mass calculation. We have 1 calcium and 2 chlorides.
Okay. That's what I missed.
Did you fail to balance the formula correctly?
Okay, so you do that, then you gotta find the equality statement, right?
Yeah, this is the equality statement from this calculation right here.
Okay. Then that's when you can go to the shortcut and put it in stuff.
You could do it a shortcut like this. Look, folks, I need you to be quiet. Even if you've got this, even if you think you've got this, okay, you need to be quiet so that other people who want to understand can, and you should all want to understand. Okay? Have we covered everything for you, Amber? All right. So calculating concentration is just a matter of knowing what you need. Knowing what you need and finding a way to get to whichever of these concentration units you're trying to find. All right? Does that make sense? Anybody have a question? If I want to find molarity, I'm going to have to find the moles of solute and the liters of solution, right? If I want to find the percent concentration, I need to find the mass of the solute and the mass of the solution, the total of both the solute and solvent. Okay? And then multiply the whole thing times 100. Everybody got these written down, these units of measurement? All right. No? Okay. All right, so let's give you a practice problem then.
Oh.
4.77 grams of magnesium sulfate
It's not smaller. Both of these are phosphorus. Molarity. Not molarity. Wait, did I have like one of these problems? What is the percent? Is this homework?
Mm-hmm.
May I use the bathroom?
No.
Now the bell's going to ring in about 8 minutes. Do you have to go that badly?
Do it take 8 minutes to use the bathroom? What you trying to do, Jack?
There you go. You gotta wash your hands. You know, take 8 minutes. Start the thing ABC. Yeah.
That's 45 seconds.
Okay, listen. You've got that 8 minutes then. I expect you to use that 8 minutes to at least start setting up one or more, both of these problems, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Start setting it up. You've got a chance to start setting it up, and you've got a chance to ask me or classmates any questions you want to.
And this will be homework.
This is homework.
So I can come talk to you about that.
Sure.
No, wait. That's like way too long.
No, it's not. This is not long.
I
All right.
talked to unit 6. How do you practice with unit 7? A couple of hard.
He's shushing you.
I'm shushing everybody. There's more than just one person. All right. You've also got to annotate like 15 more pages too. So, okay, we need to do a little practice work.
What's the mole of the solution, Teddy? Is it the force? No.
Well, you have to. In this case, you're going to have to convert from grams to moles. Whatever that molar mass is of magnesium sulfate. Okay, we just did the molar mass in the previous problem. Yeah, MgSO4 is correct. Yep.
I'm loud. Stop it.
I'm sorry, guys. Really, we don't want to go down the road here to where I have to yell to be heard. Please.
Well, I have like a migraine and that's
Quiet. Phase one.
Oh, what phase are we in now?
That was phase one right there.
How many phases are there?
As many as I need.
Go to the heights. You got conversion grams.
All right, Reese, you got a question? I'm sorry. Quiet! Try again. Solvent. Mhm.
Oh, so that first one, we got 10 moles, 10 grams of moles.
First, you mean number one? Yeah, you got to convert grams into moles first. Sure. And then you got to convert the grams of the water into kilograms.